You're listening to the Cpass Foundation podcast, featuring students with interest in STEM education. Welcome to episode 1, Cpass Highlight Reels. Every year brings a new group of scholars, new experiences, and unforgettable memories. Today, we're talking with this year's Cpass scholars about the moments that have stood out the most and what this journey has meant to them. Let's get started. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves.
Hello, my name is Andrea, a rising junior at Hancock College Prep and an aspiring architect. And a fun fact is that the Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the world.
Hi, my name is Ladaria. I'm a rising senior at Percy Julian High School, and I am an aspiring creative writing college professor. I had wrote a poem using words I found around my school when I was a freshman, but it's currently lost media because it's in my old email.
My name is Londell. I go to Thornridge High School. I'm a rising senior, and I'm interested in computer science. The band Stay Ahead of the Weather will soon be releasing a reprise almost 16 years after their We Better Get Going If We're Gonna Release via Storm Chasers LTB label. Great to have you all here today, and I hope you are excited as I am about discussing all things Cpass. So first, what made you apply to Cpass?
Well, for me, it was during my freshman year of high school, and someone from Cpass had gone to my school and just spoke about what Cpass was, and I found it really interesting. And so I was just excited to see how it was, and that made me want to apply.
Okay. What were your expectations before coming?
I didn't know much about it. I knew we were going to be staying on a campus, and so I think that's what was really exciting for me, to getting to know new people and experiencing new things.
That's fair. Ladaria, what about you?
Oh, it was the same as her, but I was a sophomore. We had this seminar at my school where people from CPAS came, and I had wanted to join an on-campus college situation for a while, but I wasn't able to for obvious reasons because I was in middle school. But when they had came, I was interested because my school is kind of bad, so I wanted to get a higher education anyway, and knowing that it was also free, I just decided to apply because, you miss every shot you don't take.
Okay. And what were your expectations before coming?
I really had none because I had never lived on a campus. I'd never been away from home. I didn't know what they were about to be teaching us. Even though they said it was STEM, I didn't really know the material they were about to be teaching us. I didn't really have expectations other than I'd be able to get out the house.
Okay. And me personally, I kind of forgot. I'm pretty sure my mom found it, asked me about it. I said yes, had regrets? What am I, 5? Had regrets, said no. And then my mom kind of forced me to write the email and the essay about it. And then they accepted me, and that's kind of what was it. I didn't really have any expectations either, but I was excited to get out the house for a month, a little bit long, but I mean, we're still out the house, so it's chill. But now that you've been here, what has been your favorite experience so far?
Favorite experience? Can I say being out the house? Because, I like being able to just go outside. And also that I'm able to learn in the summer. Because if I'm not doing anything in the summer, I'm just wasting away. So I feel like CPAS was a good opportunity so when the school year does come back around, I'm not, absolutely lagging behind.
That's fair. For me, my favorite experience, I think I'm going to go with all 3 years. I think my favorite experience was probably this year. This year when we were out in the field playing sports. That was fun. I like that. Also, a little shout out because y'all were here that year. Going on the rooftop for one of our networking nights on Tuesdays last year. I love the rooftop. I wish we could go back there. It's not on the schedule though. And I guess the activity would also be that Saturday when we were out in the field. Andrea?
I would say networking nights for me too. I think they're really interesting, getting to talk to a lot of new people, and it's people I didn't even know who had these really cool jobs. So I think, just participating in the networking nights for me has been the most exciting.
That's cool. I'm going to assume that covers your activities as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's something you've learned that surprised you? Me personally, if I have to go contemporarily, definitely physics, because I am not good, particularly in the sciences. But About myself is that I didn't think that I would be in like the teenager stereotype where I didn't like authority, but like every day that I'm here, it just like it grows more and more. um, and about college life is that I don't mind being in the dorm. I thought I would not like it, like being with somebody, but decided like once you like get done with their day and you're like in the dorm, you're just chilling. As long as you have a chill roommate, then it's fine. Ladaria, what about you?
Advanced math. I was able to perform well in math like relative to my whole life, so I don't really have complaints there. But I never enjoyed math. I never actually liked it. So learning this advanced math at Cpass, yeah, surprising. I don't think has the right connotation. I was afraid. I was very intimidating. But something else that surprised me here, I would say what Londale said about having a doormate, because I thought I would be like, I don't know, very much in distress because I want to be alone during the last few couple hours of the day when we get to wind down. But it's actually chill. I just go straight to sleep.
Andrea?
For me, so coming into a STEM program, I thought it was just gonna be like all math and science. So I was surprised to learn that we're also gonna be having like ELA classes. But I really liked it because I like English and like classes where you have to write. And about myself, I guess like figuring out what I wanted to do, for when I go to college. So before I didn't really know much about what I wanted to do. I just know I wanted to do something that was like where you can make a lot of money. But now that I'm here, I kind of learned I want to become an engineer or an architect.
That's solid. That's solid. What has been your favorite memory with this year's cohort?
Okay, mine was probably I think today. Today was really fun. We went to a candy factory, and it was fun because we were actually able to like make candy and try candy and like get a whole bunch of it. But that was like the first trip I actually took this year, so I thought it was really fun.
That's solid. That's solid. Me personally, favorite memory with this year's cohort. Yeah, I'd say today too. Today was pretty fun. I like today. Oh, AMC. I like going downtown to AMC. I did not like walking downtown though. However, it was way too human. Too many people. But watching Toy Story 5 was fun. Ladaria.
Favorite memories with this year's cohort. I like how the year 3, since we're so narrowed down, we're getting closer. Like when we were in the student center, we were just in that room looking at 7-second reels. That was great. Like that is how I imagine like real college once you get into a big friend group. Because I haven't really been in friend groups. I've mostly been in like duos and trios my whole life. So this is a new experience for me.
Okay. Any funny stories in particular?
You
Wow.
buzzing around me in the cafeteria
Alright, bro.
like a bee.
Watch out.
You did that.
Well, yesterday I heard a noise and I heard a scream and I was like, "What is that?" So I looked down the hallway and it was our RC Charlie's killing she was killing a bug, and she was like on top of a chair and like spraying the whole floor with Axe, or I don't even know what it was.
Hacks.
Spray.
Yeah, with the spray.
I think for me, what happened this year? Sorry, the week, like I feel like every day just gets more and more irritating, so I just kind of compartmentalize everything. But I'd say one funny story was probably last night when like Alay was up here and I was like ranting about one of the classes, and I had yelled, and then you just see everyone like float out of their rooms talking like thinking that somebody was in trouble. Ron woke up. I didn't even know that dude. He goes to sleep like Link, like Link from the Legend of Zelda, and he like I saw like the even like the little cap he has on, the Minish cap, and it was just that was funny. What about late night conversations?
I guess, well, I have a lot of conversations with my roommate. Shout out to Alicia. But it's not really a conversation. It's just like we're both doing our homework when we're supposed to be asleep. But it's because we get so much of it. But we just like help each other out, or we just like both like talk about how much we're stressing out about like math or science.
Yeah, me and Allison are the same way. We also we'll just bond over the homework, not say anything else, just be on our devices. But we always talk when we both have homework. Like she'll ask, "Oh, did you finish da 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 da?" No, me either. And another funny memory: when we were in the student lounge and we was playing with stuffed animals right after watching Toy Story. Classic.
I don't know what she's talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Just continue.
What do you mean continue? That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Thank God. I thought you were gonna go into detail. Anyway.
No, that's
anyway. What about group projects?
Oh my gosh, STEM boot camp. I'm so stressed out about it. Like, we've had to rebuild our what's it called? Our Rube Goldberg machine like 3 times already because of it does not work. And today's was supposed to be the last day, so we have to like figure out how to fix it in like the span of an hour.
So me, Alicia, and Nathan, right? We had successfully did a Rube Goldberg apparatus to hit the buzzer in the net, but we kind of didn't include the ball going into the net. So we had to come up with this convoluted plan because we use a track and we put it down a ramp, and that's what touches the button. So we put the ball in front of the net and we put like a scoop for the ball to go into the net. It didn't work. Now it doesn't hit the buzzer
At all.
at all. It kind of crashes on the ground.
I remember our Rube Goldberg project this year actually went pretty smooth. It's basically just like a ball, and we have a bunch of duct tape walls that are set up. We have 2 air things. It pushes the ball along, and then it hits a wood block for our kicking motion. It kicks the soccer ball into the goal. It hits the buzzer. It does everything. It went pretty smooth, but most of the time we were low-key just playing soccer with the balls that they gave us. That was pretty much it.
Real.
It was pretty light. And on the topic of networking, you guys have any good like networking stories? Say with first years, y'all were first years, like when you were a second year, like things like that, or at networking.
I do actually. I was talking to all the year ones were overly mature. I don't know what it is with that cohort, but I was talking to one the entire time. He was talking about how he had aspirations. He wanted to be in the medical field. He was doing coding just to challenge himself. He had like his whole life set up, and he was saying his school like wasn't that good. Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Okay. No, it doesn't sound familiar because the way he was describing the school was better than mine. It was like a whole bunch of weird, convoluted classes like welding and stuff like that.
Hey, hold on. I got welding at my school. Chill.
I don't have anything at my school.
Ooh. Sure. What about you?
Networking nights. I mean, I don't think there's anything like in particular that's like outstanding. I think it's just like interesting to talk to like a lot of the people there, but I don't really have like a specific story for that.
That's fair. Speaking of the word outstanding, what was outstanding is that after 3 long years, we finally got a software engineer at our networking nights. It's not like we had been asking for like the entire 5 weeks or anything.
Can we get a college professor besides Martin at the networking nights? Like, can we get one besides Martin?
Another college professor, bro.
Oh, I want to talk to a college professor. Like, and it don't even have to be a writer. I just want to talk to one.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah, that's not
fair.
Martin.
That's fair. No hate, don't shit on Martin.
No, of course. It's just like, is he the only professor y'all got?
Probably, bro.
Well, yeah, but we love Martin.
Think about it from their perspective. You're trying to enjoy your Tuesday at night. Like, no, that's Monday night. Something is on, okay? Some sport is on. Some TV show is on. And then before this, you realize your time has been RSVP'd and you have to go hang out with a bunch of kids.
I don't think they like
talking about yourself. I'm sure they don't. They don't phrase it like that. I'm sure it's just like you could be helping the youth, but like, bro, think about it. Realistically,
I don't. Right, and then we can't get their LinkedIn's.
We used to be able to get their LinkedIn's.
We can't.
I know.
Well, how are we gonna network? Can we get a business card?
Right, bro.
What if they're not in the business?
I gotta do pen and paper. What's your Roblox username?
No.
What are we doing, bro?
USPS.
Ooh. All right. Has Cpass changed the way you think about your future?
Yes, actually, because I used to think like since I wanted to be a professor for so long, I used to think I would have to hone in on writing in particular. But I know in most colleges you have to take gen ed anyway, and I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I'm gonna ask to get into pre-calc this year for my high school. But if I'm not able to get into pre-calc, I would have been cooked for that general education math. Like, you need to like know how to But how do I explain this? Like, you need to know how to do well in multiple areas. I think that's what's changed about my future. Because I used to think I had to hone in on one thing. But you have to be broad.
Yeah, at least at first, and then you get to college and you got 2 years doing the thing you want to do.
Yes.
Or 3 if you're lucky. Andrea?
For me, well, yeah, I feel like before when I would think about going to college, I used to think that, well, I thought it was gonna be similar to high school, but like after entering Cpass, I learned, I'm like, dang, this is gonna be like a lot harder than I thought it was. Then it kind of makes me realize like I need to put in more effort to like make it there.
Yeah. Has it influenced your career goals? Sorry, I did not ask that to Ladaria.
Nah, it hasn't influenced my career goals,
No,
to be
it's
honest.
still the same.
Right, and then seeing Martin, like, I'm trying to get like him. I think he's so well articulated, and then he's also a professor.
Wait, this Martin.
Yes,
Okay.
Dr. Martin. Who else is a professor?
That Martin.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And
No idea what you're talking
Andrea, what about you?
Yeah, like I said earlier, like I didn't know what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do with myself or like with my life, but like my first year I wanted to be an engineer, but then now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's like a lot of math, and I'm like, I struggle so much in math, and now I want to be an architect, but that's like even more math. That's like even more math, but it just sounds like more interesting. So it's like if I'm gonna be doing math, I might as well be doing something that's like I find more interesting.
Yeah. I think you're like the first person ever that went on the architecture tour for the architecture and not just to say I went on a boat in Chicago.
Hey, I went for the tour. I went when I was a
Yeah,
little
it was
kid.
cool.
I liked it too. I low-key had been one of my family members. This is off topic, but one of my family members was here, and we went on the tour to take her around town. Not necessarily for the architecture at all, but low-key when they were talking about like the types of it and like the names, the genres, like what is like New Gothic, the 1940s, but like tell the type of structure in the brick. I thought that was low-key kind of cool. Kind of put me on architecture. But for me, Cpass has changed the way I think about my future. And it's that it put me off of ever thinking about medical stuff ever again in my entire life. I cannot do it. I've never met one person who was like, you should go into the medical field. I've never met a person who like recommended the medical field in general. They
A
say
networking
like
night?
no. They say like they do it, but they're already done with it, but they're low key like they kind of like have experienced like most of their career already. So it's kind of like just like a retrospective, like I could have done this better, or this is what you should do if you're starting. Not necessarily somebody like closer, like maybe like 20s, 30s that was like you should get into nursing. It's always like I had a long day. I had a terrible day. Somebody, how do I phrase this? Somebody's insides got on my outsides, like something like that, like crazy stories. I've never heard anything that was like, oh, I had a chill day and I get paid a lot. And it's like, oh, it's really cool. But I do have family members that do nursing too. They're really cool, actually. I like my family members that do nursing. And Kirill and Charlize. Oh, and LA. Yes, shout out to all the nurse RAs, predominantly, and then all the other RAs except for Ron. He's low key up there too.
Wait, what about Ron?
No, I'm saying like Ron is up there. Like we gotta shout him out just along with the nurse, even though he's not a nurse. Even though, you're saying, yeah, my career goals have stayed the same. I'm still trying to go into computers. I'm still trying to go into psych. I'm still trying to go into a lot of things, to be honest. I wish they would have some more computer people here though. That would be nice. That's not gonna happen. I already know.
Not for you.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, I think just like being able to reflect on like our Cpass years, I think we've made a lot of good memories. Like we got, at least I got to meet a lot of cool people, and like you guys, like people who I never would have met. That's kind of crazy to think about. Like if not for Cpass, I never would have met you guys. And it's just like, I don't know, I like think about that sometimes. So that's like something that I'm grateful for to Cpass, like getting to interact with new people, and yeah, just being a part of this experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Because Cpass, it's a really big opportunity, and it's completely free. Like, you get, like, college-level courses. You get to live on campus. You get to interact with new adults and new people your age. Like, it's a whole bunch in one experience, and it's for 5 weeks, but consecutive years, and also during the academic year.
Yeah, that's true. I'd say for me, if anything that I have right now would work, I'd say for me, I kind of feel bad for the first years, not because it's a bad experience or anything, but I know that when I was in my first year and we were getting trips to every single place. I thought my second year in there, like, oh no, you're gonna have classes. I thought it was gonna be like, like chill classes, chill summer classes. It was not chill. It was not chill. I think if I wasn't lazy, I probably, it's gonna sound bad, but I maybe would have tried to go for something else. But I didn't. Not because I was lazy, just because I kind of missed my friends. And then they all left on the last AYP. I found out they all had left the program. I was coming back with 7 people. But, I mean, it was chill because I'm already here. And honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm kind of glad I didn't leave. One other thing, too. The food, way better than last year. I will say that. But to wrap things up, thank you to everyone for joining us on our first episode. We hope you enjoyed hearing about our experiences and getting to know this year's scholars. This has been the Cpass Foundation podcast. Be sure to follow us so you don't miss out on our next episode. Thanks for listening. This episode was recorded at the WLRA studio at Lewis University. Thank you very much.